Are you terrified of being buried alive? It is an age-old fear, but in the 1800s, with the rapid spread of cholera, there were dozens of stories about comatose people being buried while they were still alive. Paintings were made of it, like The Premature Burial by Antoine Wiertz. Edgar Allan Poe wrote horror fiction about it, like The House of Usher. And enterprising inventors sought to solve the problem and make a few bucks at the same time. My name is Matt Lapple. I'm a registered patent attorney and amateur historian, and this is Inventing History, because history isn't just made, it is invented. Between 1860 and 1900, there were a whole series of patents issued for what were called safety coffins. In general, they each had some way for the supposed dead to signal that they were, in fact, still alive. Now, it wasn't actually a new idea, even in 1860. For at least 100 years, people had tried to tie a string to the corpse's hand and lead that string to a bell mounted above the ground, so that if the corpse wasn't really a corpse, he could pull the string and ring the bell and then be dug up by a cemetery watchman. But these rudimentary attempts didn't work very well, and the reason was truly gruesome. Before 1900, embalming was rare, and in the days prior to embalming, as a corpse decayed, it often bloated and shifted inside the coffin. This movement of the decaying body sometimes pulled the bell string, so that people who were actually well and truly dead were dug up, to the disappointment of their loved ones. This actually became a plot point in the movie The Great Train Robbery.
Nephew, mind your duties this morning. Open every parcel and make no exception. No exception.
Yes, Uncle.
What's that ungodly stink?
Yeah.
Scheduled for the morning train, is it?
Yes, Uncle.
See if you open it.
But, Uncle,
No stomach for it, eh? Dear God, you're a delicate one. All right, then I'll do it myself. For opened it must be.
Oh, my dear brother! Oh, Richard, dear Richard, he lives! He lives! Oh, he's alive! Oh, make haste, he's alive! Oh, praise God, he's alive! Oh, he's alive! Hurry,
Missy,
it's too late! I knew it was not cholera!
Cholera?
He was a twat to say it! I knew it! Hurry,
yes, of
hurry!
course.
It's been 5 days since I've waited to hear the
You say cholera? 5 days?
Richard! Oh! Oh, no.
Not to worry. Spoiler alert. Donald Sutherland was just fine. It was a plot point. The first patent trying to solve this problem was U.S. patent number 81437 for a coffin that not only had a bell attached to a pull cord, it had an escape hatch. As shown in this image from the patent, the escape hatch came equipped with a ladder that the supposed dead could use to climb out of the grave after they awoke. And here's what's even creepier. Just in case the bell rang and the dead man wasn't strong enough to climb out on his own, this patent had a second safety mechanism. The escape hatch has a glass window on top, positioned directly over the face of the corpse. So, if you wanted to go back and check, just to be sure, you could go and look and gaze down on the slowly rotting face of your dearly departed loved one. A few years later, another inventor was worried that the bell on a pull string approach might not get enough attention. Honestly, if you have to keep pulling the string to keep ringing the bell, maybe you would get tired. Maybe you would break the string in your panic and the bell would stop ringing. What if nobody heard you? Then you would never get out. So, U.S. patent number 371626 for a, quote, device for indicating life in buried persons lets the not quite deceased pull a string once. And that activates a battery, closes an electrical circuit, which then causes an electrically powered alarm bell to ring continuously. Well, it would ring continuously until the battery ran out of power. And batteries in 1887 weren't that great. Oh well, the battery only had to last for a few days, I suppose. But what if you didn't want to trust your fate to some random passerby or cemetery watchman hearing your bell ringing? Well, for the upper crust supposed dead, U.S. patent number 465548, issued in 1891, actually has a telegraph line running from the air shaft all the way over to the cemetery superintendent's office, with an alarm bell mounted in his office. That way, if you were buried in this deluxe safety coffin, your most important alarm signal would not be missed, and the superintendent would get digging for you right away. They say you can't take it with you, but maybe you can buy the very best patented safety coffin to make sure that you don't get taken before your time. Happy Halloween from Inventing History.